I opened the door in my pajamas, expecting an Amazon package, but instead there she was, my boyfriend's business partner, mascara streaked and holding a pregnancy test like it was a loaded gun. Before I could even say hi, she blurted out that he was the father, that she'd found receipts in his car, and that she knew about me. My stomach dropped, but I forced myself to play dumb, asking what she meant, watching her eyes flicker between rage and tears. She said she'd followed him to my apartment last night after recognizing my address on his phone bill, and now everything made sense. Her late-night texts, his sudden work trips, the way he always locked his phone. I let her in and made us coffee with trembling hands, while she told me everything, how they'd started hooking up after their first business trip, how he'd promised he was single, how she'd never met any of his friends or family. I almost laughed at the irony, because I'd heard the same lines, only with a few extra lies sprinkled in. The more she talked, the more I realized we'd been living parallel lives, both falling for the same stories, both thinking we were special. As she sobbed over the test, I felt a weird sense of kinship, but also guilt gnawing at my insides. Because what neither of them knew was that for the last 2 months, I'd been sneaking off every other weekend to see his brother, a secret I'd kept even from myself until it was too late to stop. It started as revenge, but then it got complicated, messy, real in a way I never expected. His brother was nothing like him, quieter, gentler, but just as reckless when it came to love. I didn't know what I wanted anymore, only that I was caught in this tangled web where every move seemed to hurt someone else. As the business partner left, promising to tell him everything, I stared at the closed door, my heart pounding. I knew the fallout would be explosive, but the truth was, I wasn't sure which betrayal was worse, his, or mine. I'd spent months living a double life, playing victim and villain at the same time, and now I was about to lose both of them. The worst part? I still couldn't decide whose side I was really on, his brother's, or my own.